Freestyle Friday. I don't know if you saw what motorcycle I was riding the other time. I was riding my other one today.
I didn't saw that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah,
yeah. Bike riding is my thing. Good
yeah.
morning,
Good morning.
evening, or afternoon.
Yeah, it's all the same for me, bro. You know, it's Sunday. You gotta chill. You know what I mean?
Right. You're
Yeah.
listening to Freestyle Friday on the Distraction Network. We record in Lynx Recording Studio in Somerville, South Carolina. This show is to help people understand the artists or people too. We discuss current events, we have conversations, and we just try to be informative, just as informative as journalists and politicians if we can. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just like to have fun.
Yeah.
But on this podcast, we like to do it all. If you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe there. If you're on a podcast, don't forget to leave us 5 stars. If not, I'm going to start thinking you're a hater.
No, we definitely gonna leave or 5 stars.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying?
So today we have with us 2 guests. We have Master Nene and El
Bloque,
Bloque.
which mean the blood. You know what I'm saying? The blood. And 504. That's just the code. You know, from Honduras.
Me
Representing.
hablo un poco español. It's mal, though.
Nah, you good, bro. We're gonna teach you Spanish, bro.
I'm poco.
Yo comprendo todo el tiempo, papi.
So, all right. So, these guys have I saw I'm about to call you 504 again, but I saw him recording in the studio while I was working on my last podcast, Freestyle Friday, and he wanted to introduce me to Master Nene, and I started listening to his music.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's correct, yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I was like, what? So I started bumping that line. Now, I just started listening to it this morning, even though I had the links because I know
Yeah.
you ain't heard the other podcast, but I basically fried my phone by the pool
Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh man. Really?
Yeah. So from basically Memorial Day weekend, that Saturday was the last time I actually had good phone comms. I've been using.
Wow, that's why you were not responding to me from the other phone number, huh?
And I switched to a flip phone because I was going to go to dumb phones. So I switched to a flip phone.
Old school phone.
You gotta, old school style.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I use my old iPod to listen to music. My old iPhone to listen to music.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm getting all my life back together that way. So yeah, so I didn't get to listen to your music till this morning, but I was like, man, I'm going to download. If I could find this on Apple Music, I'll be downloading it before I leave studio today so it could go into my regular rotation of music.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
It's good though. So you definitely go get some pennies off of me. Whoever Spotify, Apple Music, whatever they sing, you go get at least about 4% off of me. All right, so I want to introduce y'all to the topics that we're going to speak about today. First of all, Dante Wilder had a wild fight last night, so we'll talk about that. LeBron James has committed to the NBA draft, so we'll have a little conversation about that. And we're going to talk about, I like to stick some WNBA. My listeners know I do some WNBA news as much as I can. So I want to talk about something that just happened in the WNBA and see what you guys think about it.
Okay.
Bring it on.
All right, so first, Nene, tell me about your newest project.
¿Sí lo entendiste o todo?
Sí.
Okay.
Right now, I'm working on it. I'm trying to, I'm right now, I just getting practice to make my my own music. I just build my
Hey,
own
si
studio.
está bien, dilo en español y ya luego lo repito en inglés.
Okay. I just built my studio a few weeks ago.
You got a new studio?
So yes, I
I
just
see.
built
That's
my
where you at
my
now?
my. Yes.
I see the LEDs in the back. You see that right there? I see
Yeah.
yours.
I show you. I show you. So I got my shoes rack right there,
Uh-huh.
and I got this is what I got right now so far.
Ooh, it looks
You know.
good, man.
So so I gotta be honest. I hit a parlay. Because I like to bet on soccer games.
Uh-huh.
So I hit a parlay, and I hit a
Okay.
good money right there. And I told my girl, I think today is the day. So
Yeah.
I decided to get everything, and I did it. So now, you know, I'm learning right now, how to get better on making music.
Right.
So, but I got a lot of new projects that they are coming in the future. I love to make music, and I got a lot of good music that is coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got a few projects with other artists too,
Mm-hmm.
that they're gonna be good.
When
Yep.
you need a rapper on there like a spitting rapper, holla at your boy. I spit, but I spit. I don't know. I can't do no singing. I can't sing for you. I could rhyme A B A B. I go A B C A B C. I go A
R&B.
A A B A A B A. No R&B. Just rapping. Just rapping. I could rap my ass off. Can't sing.
Gotcha.
But your studio, you hitting a parlay. It's about the same thing with me with my very first studio. We can't talk about the parlay that I hit, but I just all of a sudden came up on a bunch of money, and that was back when everything was analog. So, analog equipment. I'm old. See,
Yeah.
analog equipment costs a lot of money. So, I don't know what you use to record. Like right now, I use an Apollo, where I could download the digital version of the analog equipment that I used to use.
Mhm.
And it's funny because something that you pay $800-900 for the Apollo to go into the Apollo used to
Mhm.
cost me about $10,000. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow, that's a lot of money, bro.
yeah. So when I hit my parlay, it was a hit. It was a hit. So
Yeah, I can tell.
yeah. So but yeah, that's just a familiar story, man. But I'm glad, man. Like when I bought all that equipment, I didn't know how to use any of it. So I took like 6 months, set my butt down, learn how to use it, learn how to make my own sound, and
Yeah.
start going with it from there. So, good fortunes to you. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I decided to take this decision, because I have another friend that he's an artist too, and he have his own studio, but it's really hard to get together with him, because the day that he's off, I'm
Right.
working. The days that I'm off, he's working. So, and the day that we both off, we got something to do. So it's really hard. So I told my girl, I need to build my own studio so I can start doing, more music and to get better, because to be honest with you, man, um, I think I'm doing a really good job, right now, but it's still, I still feel like I need to get way better, than what I'm doing right now.
Shit, you already got a song that is gonna be at the top of my playlist. So, yeah, if you feel like you could do better, you could do way better. Definitely do way better. But I'm telling you
Yeah,
now, you
it's just
already
part
got.
of the you know what I mean? It's
It's
just
part of
part
your
of the
journey.
process. Yeah, it's just part of the process because at the beginning, everybody, I mean, you're not gonna make it. You have to be a lucky guy, very, very lucky guy to make it.
Yeah.
Go viral, anything. You just every day you have to keep trying until you perfect yourself,
Yeah.
and you feel comfortable, and
Yeah, and most
it's all
artists don't even
about.
like me. I
Yeah,
don't. I do not like my rap voice at all. Every time I hear my voice, I'm like, oh, I could have did it better.
yeah,
But everybody loves it. Like so, I'm always. I've retired from rapping 10 years ago, and I have done a song. No, it's
Okay.
been about 12 years. I've been retired from rap about 12 years now, and I have done a song.
May I ask you what made you stop rapping?
So I moved from Atlanta to South Carolina,
Yeah.
and the money is different. Like so,
Yeah.
in Atlanta, I worked 10 times less and made 10 times more money. So the effort that I put out here, it was like coming in here, working in music still. Like the stuff that I charge $200 for now, I used to charge $2,000 for back then. Like so,
Wow.
I would walk into a studio, walk out the studio with $10,000. That's in one day.
Wow.
Um, you don't make that kind of money in Charleston, South Carolina, doing hip hop.
That's a lot of different. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah. So it's way different. So I decided that all my projects now is just personal projects that I do. I don't put anything out. But I have a daughter that's getting into music. She wants to create music. So while I'm
Mhm.
working on her, I'm just putting stuff together on the back end so that I can actually push her stuff. But I
That's
already know
good.
how to push it. And I have time with her, but I don't have the patience for me to be doing that same stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm retired, but I'm still probably gonna drop. I'm gonna drop a compilation album with about 20 tracks, and I might have done 10 to 15 of those tracks on there. So I
That's
guess you can
good.
say, yeah. At least once or twice a year, someone asks me to jump on the track with them also. So I do features all the time. I just don't try to make money off rap no more.
Yeah.
That's really good though.
All right.
So
All right.
I would
So
like to I would about a little bit about Master Nene. Master Nene is a project of a lot of work, a lot of potential. Right now, we're trying to work as a team because me and him, we the most common thing that we always had is music, and we never stopped
right.
doing music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been in touch with these dudes since I was 14. Since I was 14, Carlos.
Yes, sir.
And we always been talking about, we had a dream back then. It was about, we want to become a soccer player, but that dream just went to a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we started getting, weight, and we started getting, you know what I mean. Carlos got married anyway, so our life was different. So right now, this is
Yeah.
the only dream we got, as a
Pushing
team.
that music.
Yeah, that's all we got. And I told Carlos every day, man, you already make that first step, that you actually got a video, you got music out there. So right now we're just trying to, push that career. Me too, I'm doing the same thing, working on my career, it's taking me a little more time because I haven't prepared myself. I don't even have a studio, you know what I mean? And for me to traveling for work and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it makes it a little bit different, but also enjoyable because I get to meet great people like you, great people like really good engineers in music. I was just talking to Carlos, you know what I mean. This is what we got right now. Like we trying to show the world who's Master Nene and let them know there's artists out there that wants to grow and wants to show potential every day.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And the good thing about Master Nene, it being Master Nene, is like in the beginning of hip hop, you had grandmasters and masters of like DJing.
Mm-hmm.
So it reminds me of the old school hip hop spirit of having a master and grandmaster in the music. So like if you look at Grandmaster Flash, he was the DJ, and he basically put everything together with his crew. So the DJ, the producer now is like the old school DJ, and you being a rapper slash producer, learning your sound, putting stuff together like that. It's good to be master Nene or
Yeah.
Grandmaster Nene. Like
Yeah, you got to.
that's dope with the name.
Yeah, master. It's like you the master. Everything you do.
the reason that the reason why I picked the name, is because I feel that potential on me,
Right.
So I'm ready for everything right now. I wanna keep doing this and do best thing, on this thing. But Yeah, it's hard. It's very hard for new artists. It's really hard to grow up because there is a lot of competition out there. So
They'll die off. They'll die off. I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
something about the competition. There's always gonna be new competition. But
Yeah,
one thing you're gonna end up doing, if you're working on it, you'll see 1 year, 2 year in, people go fall off. You have new people coming up.
yeah.
yeah,
Those
And I
people go
think
fall off, you're gonna come up.
And I think
So
it's all about the what you're trying to bring to the fans, what you're trying to bring to the table. You know what I mean? If you're unique and you like and you love what you do, there's gonna be people that are gonna identify with that type of music. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be a competition because you gotta compete with yourself.
right.
You know, in the
yeah.
first place,
That's true.
you're the only competition yourself. You know, that's how people makes it out there because if you're thinking about all these bigger numbers and going viral and money, I'm telling you right now, you probably won't make it because you're focusing on making numbers, making money.
Focusing on
That is
art.
gonna get there. It's
Yeah,
gonna get there, Master Nene. The only matters is the effort and how you're willing to put with everything. That means sacrificing your family, your time for your dream, what you want to do daily. Because I'm telling you right now, I would like to live and work for the music, and that would be something that I would be, enjoying because I love doing music. But unfortunately, I haven't made even a single record. You know what I mean? I just got to keep trying every day, every day, every day.
gotta keep working on it.
Yes, sir. Got to put that effort.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back and introduce the topics of the day.
Artists you wouldn't expect we listen to. This segment was brought up by Dolo the Kid. Would you like to start it out?
The artist that you wouldn't expect me to listen to will actually be XG. Y'all don't know who that is. Y'all don't know who that is. XG is a group of females that actually rap.
How you gonna know we don't know? You can't look
I
into
know
my
y'all.
brain.
I know y'all.
I mean, you right. I don't know who that is. But
Right.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dolo.
is it,
Dolo.
is
Yeah.
it like
Dolo.
is it like Asian
Yeah.
girls?
Dolo. This is K-pop.
What's the problem?
You listening to Asian appropriators of hip-hop music.
What's the problem? If I enjoy the music,
Do,
then I'm
do you
enjoying the
understand
music.
what they be saying?
Well, most
Dog.
of the time because they be in English. Some of them.
Are they like Asian women that look like Yu-Gi-Oh? I guess not, since he laughed.
All right, who's next?
That's interesting.
Welcome back. I forgot to sip something. I sip it on. Always alcohol. All right,
Alcohol will give you a great time for sure.
so for the topics of the day, I don't know how much you guys have paid attention to the boxing world, and I wasn't even paying that much attention to the boxing world until because of everything that we talked about in the first segment that happened to my phone.
Yeah.
And then I turned on my computer when I walked into the studio, sat down, pulled up Instagram, and then saw a message that said Dante Wilder got knocked the fuck out. I'm like, no, no. I didn't even know he was fighting. Now, to our world, like Dante Wilder, he's like a 6'7", real big built black man that basically put the world on his shoulders and went through. He was looking like the next Mike Tyson. He was just knocking motherfuckers out. He had a strong hook.
Who is
Strong-
that though?
Strong. Let me see
Strong
if I can
Jones?
share my screen for you, Dante Wilder. It's actually Deontay Wilder. I'm sorry.
Is that what's it called?
Boxing.
Boxing. Okay.
Let me see. Share screen. Share screen. Which one do I want to share? Excuse me.
Master Nene.
Excuse me.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you very much.
How's the weather over there, bro?
It is. It's a lot of forecasts, but
Yeah.
it looks pretty good here.
Gotcha.
But that's Deontay Wilder right there. Last night he was fighting a boxer named now I'm forgetting his name.
I never seen that fighter before, but
Oh, you haven't?
no, he seems pretty neat though.
You said mid?
You know, he seems like he can beat up somebody,
Zil,
but I haven't seen him fighting. So
Zili Zhang is who he fought last night. So they was over in Saudi Arabia fighting.
okay. They were fighting like 10 p.m. at night.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
it was strange because they both threw a punch at the same exact time.
Whoa.
Wilder missed his punch and Zhang connected and then knocked Wilder's chin loose. So he was like, "Toot."
Then he took him
he was
down.
fighting for-
He took him down twice.
No, it was that one punch.
It was the only one punch. Shit.
But it was two punches. Well, I'm sorry. It was one time, but two punches. It was like he hit him and knocked his chin loose. Then Deontay forgot that he was in the ring. Like, he put both his hands down and he just turned to the ref. He turned to the referee like, "Why you let him hit me like that?"
What you mean? What you mean, bro?
And Zayn pulled up on him again with a knocked his ass out. It was so Deontay did get up on time. He got up in a 9 count, and then the refs like, "Walk to me." And Deontay took one step, and his knees was like, oh. And the ref, he was like, "Nah, man."
He was doing the shuffling.
We done.
He started shuffling to the side.
Boy, it was so funny, man. But that dude, he was unstoppable for a long time. And he fought the Gypsy King twice, 3 times. He beat the Gypsy King the first time. Gypsy King beat him 2 times after. And then he just got knocked the fuck out. So
Yeah.
he probably
I feel
need to
like
take some time off.
I feel like boxing or UFC or wrestling, anything that has to do with fight and being the champion is always going to be like a lot of competition because it's not really on how you know how to fight or how you know if you know taekwondo, if you know boxing. It's about your skill. It's about your body. You know how much you can resist. Right. And that's what surprised me a lot because you know what I'm saying. Like you can be the champion today, but tomorrow someone else that is better than you is gonna take it away, and so on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you're fighting, though, it is. I'm always weary of someone that is such a good fighter that they never lose.
Yeah.
And then they fuck around and get their first loss. Because if you look through the history, like when people are undefeated or when they haven't been defeated in a long time,
yeah,
they get their first defeat. It's a lot that come after that. And I think it's one because, first of all, people start. They have a formula on how to beat you. And then you've been beaten. So how you react off that, you don't come in with the same cockiness that you have.
Yeah.
You're always worried about getting beaten. And you know, like if you are a lion or if you're in the jungle.
Yeah.
And you always been on top of the food chain.
Yeah.
And then a human come in there and you just watch your friend get lit up with some bow and arrows and dragged off.
He's just an arrow.
And somebody light up a fire and just eat your friend. You know that, you know what I'm saying? You're not on top of the food chain. You start watching your back now, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's a survival type of thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But it was just very disappointing and funny. It was disappointing to see that he got knocked the fuck out. But if you go back and watch how he got knocked the fuck out, that shit was funny.
I definitely going to see it. Yeah, I'm going to YouTube to find a video. Because now you're making it even more funny. Like
because it looked like he was going in for the kill. And then like within 5 seconds he was on his
surprise,
ass,
motherfucker. He got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Right. So first, quick question. LeBron
yes,
or
sir.
Jordan? LeBron or Jordan? Y'all LeBron fans or Jordan fans? You can't be both. No, I'm joking. You could be both. All right. LeBron James has a son called LeBron James Jr. His nickname is Bronny, right?
Yep.
So Bronny is going into the NBA draft this year.
Right.
That's a lot of controversy for that because Bronny, as far as what he has shown us,
Yep.
he is not NBA talent. He sucks.
I mean, his daddy, LeBron James is just a great player himself,
Yeah.
but they
So
can't put that responsibility on his kid. You know what I'm saying? Because we all different. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's
you
like
talking
an
about
example. Do you know? Do you know who's Cristiano Ronaldo is?
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yeah, he's a soccer player.
Yes.
They doing the same thing. He has a Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. that he's actually his dad wants him to be a good ass player, but they put a lot of responsibility on the kids. I don't see any problems. Expecting a lot from them, especially because LeBron James is super player. He's
Right.
a really good player, but we can't just judge. You know what I'm saying? He's LeBron James' kid. He better be like his dad. He probably he probably not might be good for playing basketball. Who
Well,
knows? You know what I'm saying?
history said he won't, and also his stats say he won't. It, it's basically going to be a nepotism draft. He's going to get drafted by nepotism. Do you
Yeah,
think? Are you guys familiar with nepotism, like the way
yeah,
that works?
yeah.
Do you think that is? What do you think about it when it comes to athletes? Like, just because your dad was a famous athlete, you get drafted.
I
Do you
think
think that's good for the sport? Do you think that's
no,
good
there's
for the
not.
people?
There's not. No, I mean, if that guy has talent, yes. But if he doesn't have talent, and you're gonna do it because he's LeBron James' kid, and then you're doing something wrong for the sport because you're making him seem like anybody with money or any famous, that wants to have his son playing on these big teams. You're making it seem easy because you can like with money, you can be playing on NFL, you can be playing on the NBA, and it doesn't necessarily you have to have talent. Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
does.
true.
It does makes a difference. You know what I mean?
What about a CEO of a Fortune 500 company bringing in their nephew? I mean, their son.
I think it applies on the same thing. What I was saying, on LeBron James kids. If he got talents, I mean, yeah, you can make it in any sport you want. If you got talent and that's something that you love to do, I mean, yeah, why not? You got the how do you say resource to get in. I mean, go for it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my opinion on that.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm all for nepotism. Here's why. Here's why. So, I work in IT. I can't go deep into what I work into in IT,
Yeah,
but I am pretty high up in the IT field to where I tell the people that tell people what to do.
yeah,
So in the IT field, a lot of the hires in the early time period were nepotism hires. So there's a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Computers start coming around. They ain't know anything about computers, but their nephew did, or their son did. And I'm using males because they didn't hire women in the IT position in the beginning. Because those people, and I'm saying in corporations and stuff, because there were women in IT, they were just very few.
yeah,
But because of those people, IT has been a slow and stagnant process. But you have people like me that actually go to college, learn how to do things the business way, and
yeah,
then walk into a business and in the IT they say, well, we prefer experience over knowledge. But then the people that they choose for experience are always trying to find the knowledgeable people so that they can do things a certain type of way because in IT there's regulations. And if you hire
yeah,
people that don't know the regulations, then you don't fucked up as a company.
yep,
Yeah.
So with nepotism started the whole IT field. But as you come in, it's the people with experience that basically grow the IT field. However, I have 3 degrees. And I work with people on a daily basis on the same level as me with only high school diplomas because of nepotism. It happens all the time in all the fields. We just only really talk about it when it's an athlete or somebody like that. We only try to make them feel bad for it, but it happens all the time. So I'm always for it.
Yeah.
And as I said earlier, I have a daughter that wants to be a rapper. Well, she wants to be more than a rapper, but rap is in her forte. So I'm all for it. I push her for it.
Yeah.
That's
And
good,
since
man.
I've already been in the industry and made the mistakes and I have the connections, I'm willing to put
But
those
that's
connections on
something
her.
that she loves to do. Like that's something that she
Right.
desired to do. That makes it different, because you say you used to be a rapper.
Yes, I have albums. You can find me on YouTube. Well, I'll tell you where you can find me at later. But I have albums. I have
Yeah.
3 studio albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I mean. Your daughter trying to be a rapper. That tells you that she fell in love with the same way that you did when you were starting your career and everything. That makes it different because she loves rapping instead of
Yeah.
you making her to rap because
Right.
that's something that is good or a business or whatever. That's different, in my opinion.
I feel you. All right. Last thing I'm gonna go into today for the listeners is WNBA. I said I was gonna always sneak WNBA into a conversation.
Yeah.
For the past week, there's 2 big things that happened in the WNBA with rookies. Are y'all familiar with Caitlin Clark? Because she was all over the news for like a whole almost 2 years now.
Nah, I haven't heard that name.
She was a college basketball player. Anyway, so she is a college basketball player that went pro this year. She was from Iowa, but now she's on the Indiana Fever. She is a Steph Curry type player. She shoots threes from the logo and
Whoa.
swishes them. In college, that's what she was doing. But now she's in the pros. And it's a little
She's
bit harder
getting
for
out
her.
there, yeah.
But it's more harder for her because NCAA season ended, and 2 weeks later, basically was the draft. A month after that, WNBA started. So she basically has 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I like that.
Che, you can hear the chicken of my neighbor.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm motherfucking loud, ain't it? And he's not even 5 o'clock. Damn.
But for Caitlin Clark though, she has both the rookies. They had about 6 weeks to prepare. They didn't get their usual 6-month rest, 4-month rest to 6-month rest before they start repping up for the next season. But
Yeah.
in this past week, Caitlin Clark has been complaining about being roughed up in the WNBA, while Angela Reese she's from Baltimore, but she played her last year at LSU. One is and I have to give this to you guys so you can understand the ratio. So Caitlin Clark is a white woman, about your typical looking white woman that I don't know, she white. Angela Reese.
What do you mean she what?
Like she's like white. You know, let me see. She looked like if she was like on a actor, she'd be like on a soap opera. She's like soap opera white.
Gotcha.
Angela Reese is hood black, about 6'4",
Yeah.
sitting in the paint. She has they both have different games. Are you familiar with Stephen Curry?
Yeah.
So just for the sake of, we'll say Caitlin Clark plays like Stephen Curry. Angela Reese plays more like a Draymond Green. Just for reference, that's not an exact comparison. While Caitlin Clark's complaining about, while everybody's complaining about it, and Caitlin Clark complaining about being abused basically on the WNBA courts, Angela Reese actually got picked up and chokeslammed in the middle of a game, and her response was, "Hey, this is WNBA. I got a welcome to the WNBA moment. I got back up and I continued to play." While Caitlin Clark is out here being soft. So Caitlin Clark is out here being soft and complaining. All her fans are complaining for her, while Angela Reese is out here pushing and trying to be better. Her fans are still complaining for her the same, but It's the difference in complainers versus climbing over that mountain and getting over that mountain. So, and that's just another thing I want to talk about today.
Yeah.
He really wants y'all to
That
wake up.
freaking roaster, bro. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so
My boy wants
like
to
when
be
it
in the
comes to music and
podcast.
everything like that, I'm pretty sure y'all see that. Are y'all familiar with the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef?
Yeah, they got a beef going on right now, didn't it?
Yeah.
How that
I think
beef started? I didn't even notice they had a beef going on.
well, when you're around certain people, and you just dislike that person, you dislike their ways, the beef could have started at any time. It
But
wasn't
Yeah.
like,
why? But why you want to be around that person that you hate? You know what I mean? Like
oh, he
that's just
doesn't.
fake.
He doesn't. He separated himself from them. So that's what it started. That's what we could say it started. Kendrick Lamar saw Drake doing things that he don't fuck with, so he just started distancing himself from Kendrick.
Yeah,
Drake started trying to get him to come on projects with him. J. Cole started trying to get him to come on projects with him, and he was just like, "Nah, I'm not doing that." And also, fuck you, and I'm gonna put it on the song so you can know that's how it is, and that's
yeah,
where it started.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, supposedly Drake doing some Diddy type of shit. You know what I mean?
So did they? So
Yeah.
what happened with Diddy? Did he still? Did they
Uh,
cash in already or still?
oh yeah, well they just went through trials. Well, they did Friday they did like grand jury.
Yeah,
Um,
they had that boy apologizing on the video, almost
yeah,
crying, man. That shit was
yeah.
Yeah.
hilarious.
So they ain't lock him up yet, but it looks like it's coming.
Yeah. And then he drops more money, you know what I'm saying? That he already spent already.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird stuff right there, man.
Oh yeah, it's crazy in hip hop, man. That's another thing about you going the independent route first, because while you're building yourself up and all that stuff, you ain't out there getting into
Yeah.
all that, which is good. You don't want to get up in all that.
No, I don't.
So I've been to some of these parties. Well, I've been to these party like things. I've been to actual parties and stuff, though, but nothing to really talk about
Huh?
because it's not a bragging point. It's just
Yeah.
um. But in Hollywood, that's another nepotism thing. Like all of
Oh yeah.
Hollywood, they all know each other. They're all kin to each other. Whenever they bring someone else in, they have to cross some type of threshold. Then they only bring in the people they know. So it's like nepotism on nepotism.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's just a whole different thing with Diddy. And the thing that's actually messing him up because Diddy's a no talent type person. His talent is basically business. His talent is business. His talent is not what we recognize him for. Because we recognize him as the shining suit,
Yeah.
bad boy entertainment. But he never really does anything on his own. He's more of a business type person. He can under his hat, he can get a lot of things done for people that works for him.
Yeah.
But what messes him up is that he just likes to abuse people. And I'm not only talking about physically, but if you watch Making a Band, have you ever seen Making a Band growing up?
No. No,
No.
I didn't see that.
So there used to be a show called Making a Band. And Making a Band, I think it came out with 3 seasons. They had a season where they did a bunch of rappers. Then they did an R&B male group and an R&B female group. And I don't know where it's at now, but if you go on your TV, if you have a smart TV, and you go in and search for Making the Band, like if you have Roku has a search screen. Or if you have Apple TV, that's a search screen. You go and put in Making the Band, watch those seasons and see how abusive he is to people on camera, and it basically lets you know if you're doing all that on camera, yeah, you got some things going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
that's
Most
really
definitely.
what messed them.
Fifth
What
Daddy, he just
kills him.
weird himself, you know. He
Yeah.
just yeah. Do you think
Yeah.
he's gay?
Do I think he's gay?
Yeah, like way before.
Uh, I think he.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I think he's. Yeah, I would say he.
I
Because
hear
of the way they
who
categorize.
said it? Mike Tyson said that he wanted to bang him, some shit like that.
But
Mike
it's just the
Tyson
way they
told, "Hey, don't be
categorize things
playing with
now.
me like that, but I knock
Yeah,
your ass out." Yeah, Mike
yeah,
Tyson hit him too. Yeah, our boy was not playing.
yeah,
He was going to knock his ass out.
yeah. And I would say the reason why I started is because it is because of the way they categorize things now. I think he's more than gay. He might be considered like queer or
Yeah.
He said
something else.
queer.
Yeah, he's. I mean, that's enough rumors out there.
Same with
Yeah,
these dude. What his name? Big Mel. Big Mel.
Meek Mill.
Yeah, he
Oh
was the
man,
one who was
I ain't even
banging
go.
Diddy on it.
Yeah, I ain't even go listen to
Yeah.
that. I probably should go watch
Them
it though.
boys talking about the street and they like to be banging. Hell.
Yeah. But that stuff is out there about a bunch of people in Hollywood though. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Just a bunch of
it's just
weirdos with money,
yeah,
man.
a bunch of widows. Kendrick Lamar called them freaky ass niggas.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Can you imagine, bro? Like if you have money, anything can be possible, you know? You got
Yeah,
money, you got all these people thinking weird shit and they just make it through, you know?
yeah,
They
and
got the
that's
money, they
why
got the resources. I mean,
I thought it was
they
just
don't
it
got they
was.
don't got nothing
Problem.
else to bring to the world other than just weird shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's how America was made.
The
I
the
don't know
problem
about
is
that.
not that.
we ain't.
You know,
I don't know about that, bro.
I don't know. You got a
amen.
bunch of think about it. You got a bunch of people that first broke off from a
I don't think
country.
America was like that
Shit, and
before. You know what I mean?
moved it over to a
It
land that
just
was already
started
occupied by people.
really.
Yeah.
I think
Didn't
that
have
weird
any
shit started
talents.
like on the early 2000s. You know what I mean?
The
It's
weird
just a
shit always
different
been there, man.
generation. You know what I mean?
It's just weird, always been there. It's the same circle of life. It's a bunch of people get into position that
Yeah,
have no talent, and they just feed off because they are in that position. They no longer
Yeah.
need talent, and they just feed off everybody else's talent.
Yep, that's true. Yeah,
All
man.
right,
But
keep going, keep going.
hmm
like I say, once you like these guys, they have that much
I'm gonna
money.
go off camera because my phone's about to die and I got.
They
Okay,
have
I'm about to
money.
pull
They
up.
have power. They get crazy, man. Once you have all that.
Right.
So that's why they do all this kind of stuff because they know they can do it because they have everything.
Yeah.
They got the connection. They got the money.
Yep.
So it's crazy, man.
Yeah. And that's why
That word is crazy, but to be honest, it's been like that for years. For
hundreds of
years.
years. Yes.
So
Yeah.
remember what happened to Sodoma and Gomorrah? It's been happening since those years.
Right.
What happened? What?
So
Where
with Sodoma and
Sodom
Gomorrah,
and Gomorrah.
was that?
You don't remember the story of
maje,
Sodom and Gomorrah? Turn
con lo que
around and you
pasó
turn to
con
south.
Sodoma y Gomorrah.
Yeah. I know that's in the Bible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I say, this been like that forever.
Nah, but
So
it's worse nowadays because I tried to show Grandpa the other day a video of TikTok thing. And he was like, "What the fuck is that?" Like when he was a child, he didn't have no TikTok, he didn't have no Facebook, and that's what's funny. You know what I mean? Because that tells you right there that way back
but
before there were like it still was people creepy people out there, but not like how it is nowadays. With all this
yeah.
social media thing, bro. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, we're
If
And which
you
is this is
yeah.
exactly why
look,
you need the flip phone.
no Facebook, no
Oh.
nothing, man.
That's why you got the flip phone.
And that's why I went
No,
to a
but
But
flip
it's
phone.
look,
all
I was
depends
scrolling
how
too
you
much,
use
man.
the
but
internet. You can use it for
yes,
good stuff, and some people
yeah.
use it for bad stuff.
That
Yeah.
that's that's what I was trying to say. Like TikTok right now is a big place that you can get big and famous in there. Like if you start using that app, and you can get big quickly. If people start liking your stuff. So if you use it for the good stuff, that's good. But there is a lot of weird stuff right there too. Yeah, man.
All right. Nene.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll start off with Block. Block, tell them where they can find you.
Nene, está
Uh,
diciendo dónde pueden encontrar tus redes sociales y todo.
well, to be honest, they can find me everywhere, man. You know, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, all platforms. You know, like Spotify, Apple Music. You know, everywhere. I got
What's
it.
your
I got
what's your
everything.
at? What's your at symbol? It's Master Nene on YouTube and DistroKid. I put DistroKid YouTube up. So is it that way on everywhere at Master Nene?
Yeah, yeah, Master
Okay.
Nene. Yes.
The only one I
Yep.
saw that was different was under IG. You got at Master _ Nene _.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Instagram or where?
Yeah, Instagram. On Instagram, you have at Master _ Nene _, and then everywhere else I saw at Master
Oh yeah,
dash
yes. It's
Nene.
because Instagram, that's the only way that I can fit the name.
Right.
Doing the master. Yes, but yeah, man. They can you know find me in any app store. And like I said, I appreciate it. For your time. And thank you for this opportunity. For today. And appreciate it. And we're gonna just keep going working up.
Good. And if you listen to his YouTube channel, go click on that Me Matas. Me Matas. That
Me
is
matas, yes.
Me Matas is my favorite.
Thank you, thank you,
That is my
thank you.
favorite. Block, did you have anything you want to promote?
Yeah. So like I said, me and Mr. Nene, we started this project, and I hope everything goes well. We made our first podcast with you, which was
Yep,
totally
the
awesome,
first
and
one.
we appreciate the opportunity you gave us. You know what I
Anytime.
Mm-hmm.
mean? And the only thing that I want to promote out there is that Master Nene is gonna be working on his records. He's gonna try to put more singles out there, MP3 or whatever. But we
Yep.
also looking into an album. Once we drop that album and we got a couple more songs out there, we're gonna start doing shows. That's gonna take us a little bit while, but a lot of great things are coming up, and we're looking forward to work anybody that wants to have a business thing or whatever. We willing to open as a entertainment company.
Yes, sir.
It's nothing about music. We're looking into clothing. We're looking into shoes, items, stuff like that. But that's what we got going on with Master Nana right now.
We could continue these conversations down the road. I have a clothing and apparel company, so I have those connections as well.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. We're looking forward into that. You know what I'm saying? We just recently started. We always knew we had this dream, but this is the year that we decide taking this to a no different level. To take
I
it
feel
more
you.
professional. And we're looking into that. We don't have the experience yet, but we willing to take time and invest money, and that's what we're looking for. People that are serious about this.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. As far as Freestyle Friday, we record Freestyle Fridays at Lynx Recording Studios. If you want to follow us at Lynx Recording Studios, the IG is at Lynx Recording. The
Okay.
Facebook is at Lynx Recording Studios. My IG is Holidae X. I previously used to say Holidae.x, but it's been changed. Distraction Network can be found on YouTube at Distraction Network, or you can follow the webpage and everything that we do there at www.distractionnetwork.com. Until next time, take care. Be safe.
Be safe, buddy. Take care.
Holla!
Yeah.
I'm focused on that finish line. Developing a strong mind. Years ago, they stopped making my kind. Yeah, I lose sleep, but it's alright, cause I'm on the grind.